Greetings, landlubber. Bet you're wondering how a nice day out on me ship, such as this, could lead to this devastation. And this, surrounded by vile pirates, which would lead to my inevitable death. Well, believe it or not, that's actually how this started. This is Windrose, a new PvE game that is what would happen if Pirates of the Caribbean had a baby with Valheim. Hey, how's it going? This is Vermin. Welcome to Genius Gaming. Let's watch some gameplay. But first, let me ask you a question. What's the longest you've played a demo for? Because I'm willing to bet it wasn't 16.6 hours. Almost as long as it's taken me to edit this video. Ugh. Windrose starts off as any other survival game, on a beach. You've been marooned by the Blackbeard pirates, all alone and without a ship. So your only job right now is survival. You build your bonfire to set up a building area, your cooking pot to satiate your hunger, a workbench for tools and other crafting items, and finally a tent. This will be your spawn point upon death, so make sure to always build one before heading into enemy territory. Building is pretty easy, and there is a lot to build even in the demo. You'll want to start small at first, because until you have your ship, you'll be migrating a lot. Other things you can build include your armor and clothing workshop, storage containers for when you inevitably run out of space in your inventory, and my favorite, the fast travel bell. This has to be set up on the beach, in the water. Combat is challenging, but not unbearable. Not quite as challenging as the Souls-like, but similar in gameplay. The enemies in the demo range from a variety of animals, such as dodos, boars, and crabs, and more human-like foes such as the undead drowned and the dreaded Blackbeard pirates. When you die, and you will die, a lot, your non-essential items will be left behind where you died, in a barrel. I say non-essential because you get to keep your food and weapons and healing items, so you can jump right back into the fray. Having food around is essential. It buffs both your health and stamina. Despite the demo only having 4 islands, the map is still pretty massive. Scattered throughout the map, there are POIs, most of which have multiple treasures hidden within. From things that you'll be able to trade in the full game, once traders are available, and higher tiered weapons that you can use right away. One such POI will be marked with a pickaxe. These are the mining caves, some of which will be infested with the drowned, so be prepared for a fight, just in case. Here you can gather copper for building better weapons and such. But first you'll need to find clay to build your refinery. Once you get back to camp, you'll be met by Dr. Gallon, who will tell you about your crewmates who have been captured by the Blackbeard crew and a few beach ships that might be repairable. He also gives you a little boat. You are no longer landlocked. After freeing your crew and repairing a shipwreck, you'll be ready to sail to sea.
Oh my gosh! Nemo's swimming out the sea!
Before you do that though, you'll want to build some cannons, maybe reinforce your hull, and maybe have some weapons for your men for when you board another ship, as well as some repairing tool. Now you're ready, Captain. Board your ship. Sail towards the horizon. If you happen to get bored, you and your men can sing a shanty. What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? But you are not alone on this vast ocean, and soon, once again, you'll cross the path of the Blackbeard pirates. The naval battles are exciting. The cannons always fire in the direction of where you're looking, so make sure you're always looking at that enemy ship. There is a cooldown though, so you can't just spam cannonballs. You can also use your ship as a battering ram. Once you've weakened the enemy ship enough, you can line up beside them and board them. Tread carefully though, you'll likely be outnumbered. Once you've taken down your first ship, you'll be granted with a letter from the devs, thanking you for playing and asking you to wishlist and follow the game. And please do, because I love this game. Then the demo's over. Or is it? Because you can keep playing, gathering more treasure and building your own settlements. So what do you think? Are you a survival fan? Are you a pirate fan? If so, this game might be for you. Did I even mention the multiplayer? That's right, you can sail with your friends. I'm very excited for this. You can find me high at sea when the full game releases. Tell me what you think. Leave me a suggestion in the comments. Leave me a like to support me, and GG's.